We're down in Stonington Borough. I'm Bill Baumster. We're down here in Stonington Borough. My brothers own two 95-foot scallop boats. We've been fishing. I've been fishing since 1976.
Always for scallops?
Yes, always for scallops.
Why scallops? I mean, of all the things.
When I started fishing, actually, I was flounder fishing. We were scallop fishing. We did some ground fishing, which is cod, your haddock, your flounder, and scalloping lent itself very well to a large family. I had two other brothers. Mm-hmm. And it's more of a work-based job, whereas net fishing you have to have skills to mend twine and stuff. But with scallop fishing, you have to be good at opening scallops, and we're always very good with our hands and stuff. And it was a going business. In other words, it was a way we could employ the whole family and get everybody to work.
And is that still how everybody is? It still family?
Yes.
So you do both boats go out in the same time frame, or
we use one then the other.
Okay.
Because they don't each only out about 65, 70 days, so you have to space it out through the year if you want to fish through the year. If I didn't have a freezing business and I didn't have this business going, I would probably just fish all the time right off in the spring, both boats. But I like to have product bought to me all the time throughout the year. So we basically, the only time we take off is October and November, because the scallops spawn at that time.
Sure.
When they spawn, they lose 25-30% of their mass or more. So they shrink up 25 or 30%. Tell me one business that you know of that it's mandated by the government that you can't automate.
Sure.
There isn't.
Has it helped?
Yes. Yes, it's helped. Now we have so many scallops, they're dying of old age.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So now is the time to release restrictions slightly, but it's probably not happening.
It's not going to happen because there's too many other people involved in it. And what do I mean by that? Where a scallop grows is also where a flounder lives, and a codfish lives. So, and those species are supposedly having problems.
So who are you?
Who?
Yeah, I'm recording.
I'm sorry, I'm Joe Baumster.
And what are you making?
I'm frying up our samples of scallops for the farmers market. On Saturday we give out samples of our product, fried scallops usually, or I make a scallop chemise or some sort of seafood.
Yum.
That we highlight one of our products.
I bet people flock on over.
Oh yeah, people love to come by. You know, of course, when anything's free, it's good, but when they try our product, they'll normally, once they try it, they'll buy it.
You bet.
It's kind of a hook, actually. Just a little piece of bait.
So you're folk fishing.
We're fishermen. That's what we do. We fish. So.
People asked, "What else you got?" So I got into buying salmon and packaging it, and shrimp and flounder and crab cakes and all that different stuff, so we have an array of stuff to sell. The same store, you know, I'm sure you go shopping at one place and you go there because you're satisfied with the stuff you get. Well, it's the same with the fish. I mean, you go somewhere and you buy a nice piece of fish, you should keep going there. You know, because chances are that guy's like me. He's handled fish his entire life, and he knows exactly what's got to be done with it, and he's not going to try to sell you some crap just for the sake of saving $1. That kind of thing, which is what goes on a lot too. What else do I do? Work in my yard, just play with my dogs.
Yeah?
I have 3 or 4 dogs.
What kind?
All mutts, rescues. We run this little business, which we developed so we could stop fishing. Mm-hmm. And it's working out very well. And now I'm bringing some of my younger relatives into the fishing boat. I just took my sister's kid on the boat, so we're training some of the younger people, and hopefully we can get them trained up and they can start taking over and we can start staying home.
That's great.
And hopefully it all works out that way as we
Yeah.
get, because your career is pretty much over when you get in your mid-50s fishing.
Well, you've got time, don't you?
A little bit of time.
I'm going to Jackson, gonna mess around. Yeah.